Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever we are at the moment, and welcome to the Midnight Fusion Podcast. This is episode number 12.
Oh my god.
We
Next
made it
is
to
going to
12
be
already.
13 too, and
Oh
then the
no.
podcast returns.
And then just nothing after that ever again.
Nah. We'll make a bunch of other things, and then people will be like, ugh.
We should treat episode 12 like Final Fantasy 12. We should get 90% done with it and say, nope, not good enough, and scrap the whole thing.
And start again. It's 2016. We made it another year.
Oh, unfortunate.
Yeah.
You know what I did for New Year's Eve?
What did you do?
It hit 11 o'clock. I was like, I'm going to bed. I went to sleep. I did not care.
I stayed up, but not that long.
There's no point. It's just boring as fuck.
Yeah, I stayed up. I had some drinks, Screech rum. I don't know why it's called Screech, but whatever. Had that. Watched some iDubbbz TV with everybody. That was about it.
No, fair enough. Who is everyone? Hi, I'm Sam.
I'm some homeless guy they paid to come talk on a microphone.
Sure.
They offered me a nice meal.
Who is called?
I think my name's Dennis or Den. It doesn't matter, one or the other.
Fair enough.
What is?
At least that's what it says in my underwear.
This is Alec, I guess. I suppose.
I suppose.
Why bother?
That face when we're all Eeyore.
If I go in the back and kill myself, will Winnie the Pooh even care?
Probably not.
Winnie the Pooh's too busy realizing that existence is meaningless.
Wow, what a morbid way to start the year.
That was
No,
deep, man.
No, I started the year, so yeah.
Who are you again? You're the only one who hasn't actually said who you are.
I know. Get that sensor metal blade ready, cause I'm an. It's Josh. Gotta post on Twitter all the time.
All right, keep going.
That's all I do. So New Year's Eve, had some drinks. Not a lot, just and then watched Mr. iDubbbz TV because he's the funny. Then went to bed. Woke up, had to do some work. Was like, I'm gonna make tea. I'm gonna make sweet tea. So I, filled up a bottle with some water, hot water. Put some sugar in there, put some tea in there, made some tea. I don't know, like a teaspoon and a half.
I
Anyway.
kind of expect you to tell me I dumped a whole box into it.
Oh no, that's too sweet for me. Too sweet for me, fam. Babe, bro. Baba Booey. No. So I did my work while drinking that, and then by the time I was done, I just felt sick and I threw it all up. I've already vomited once this year.
I vomited going out of the year, pretty much.
What is wrong with you people?
Let's just say that after work, I met some coworkers at one of our local bars, and I went hard.
Yes. I didn't even go that hard. I think it was just I don't know, because I was using a plastic bottle. Maybe the water's too hot, and I gave myself the cancer.
Leach some carcinogens or whatever from the plastic.
Yeah. Boss, I have a cancer.
No, how did this happen? I just played video games, so...
Yay!
What are you, gay?
Yeah. No. Wow.
Are you a gay?
No.
Are you a gay?
It's not Tuesday, so no.
I don't know why. That's always been my favorite thing. I've always found out to me that's like the most humorous thing I've ever done throughout my life. Is call people nerds, and then say, "What are you, gay?" for when they're doing something that I obviously do as well.
they're like, shut up.
Like I just have so many internal laughs. Someone's like, "Oh yeah, Final Fantasy VIII and Squall over Noah, this is the best game ever." What are you, gay? Yeah, it is.
Everybody gets really offended really quickly too.
Yeah, it's great.
Like, what? Shut up.
No, man. No, I'm not.
I actually enjoyed it, man. It was a good game, bruh.
Do you do anything, Dan?
No. Of course not. I had some
Did you-
flare. I had some flares in the basement. I was considering like just throwing into the streets, but I thought that might not be a good idea.
There were
But I still,
fireworks next door to me.
there were a bunch here too. But
There was a couple. Our neighbor actually came over, knocked on the door, and told us Happy New Year. That was pretty cool of him.
Aw.
Saw him the next day at a Walmart.
Sorry.
No, yeah, he works at Walmart, so
Very cool.
yeah. That wasn't going anywhere.
Well, with the new year, everybody has many people have New Year resolutions
I don't have resolutions.
you
I
guys
have
got
goals,
any?
sir.
or goals. Is there something you would like to do this year? Let's go around the room.
who are we starting with?
I don't know.
We're
Whoever
not-
wants to go first.
We're not in a room. We're
Shut
in a
up.
chat.
We're in a virtual room.
Dirty,
If
virtual
we were in a room, you guys would be on one side of the room, and I'd be like thousands of kilometers away on the other side of the room.
Should we get ourselves an internet
Here,
relay chat?
I'll start first, considering mine's probably the longest.
Sure.
All right, you want to do my New Year's resolution?
Yes.
I didn't think that far ahead, so I don't have one.
So no.
Not yet. TBA.
Okay. I'll ask you next podcast.
Go get a TBA then too.
December 2016. So, Dan, what's your New Year's resolution? TBA.
The 31st. Have you come up with one yet? Play more games.
Production issue. TBA.
Fuck you, phone. I turned my volume down. You're like, hey, noise.
You're making us look less professional.
I know. Well,
Implying we
technically,
ever.
does that make me more professional? The fact that I'm getting emails? I mean, like, oh my god.
No.
Implying we ever looked professional in the first place.
True.
No, I don't know. I usually don't go for the whole New Year's resolution shit. I don't buy that whole New Year, new me. It's like, no, you're still gonna be a piece of shit.
Mhm.
That's why I say
Fucking-
that I have goals.
Yeah. The only thing I'd like to do, which I guess I consider a New Year's resolution or goal, is just I want to clear out my backlog of like all the
Video games.
all my video games. Because it's like I buy one, I get halfway through it, and then there's like a sale, like either like that flash sale that was on PSN, or the sales on or the Humble Bundle on Steam where I got like 20 Neo Geo games or something. And I'm like, shit.
Yep. Don't know how that goes.
You know.
I have a sick outlook on New Year's resolutions, so I'll avoid from saying any more than that.
I do to swing the spotlight back over here for just a second. I do like though that I generally always complain about my backlog, but then Final Fantasy VII comes out in HD Legos, and I binge play it until I beat it, even though I've beaten it at least 12 other times.
That's what. Yeah, I don't know if the last time I actually beat a game. I think it was I think it was Tales of the Borderlands was the last one I actually properly beat.
And I can tell you why that is, if you'd like.
Mm.
The reason you don't finish games is you can't get off 14 long enough to do it.
Probably.
Hey, sit down.
But I have sat down. I don't play anymore.
Anyway, mine is probably well. I've got a couple of goals that are people and their noises.
Sorry.
For the channel, so I'm hoping to get a website up and running very soon, and to increase the number of videos that we do per week, and hopefully try out some different editing styles because even I can see it's probably getting a bit samey. So
if you got Windows Movie Maker, you can do all those cool transitions.
how did you? Hey, I can do a fade in and a fade out.
Can you do the one where it like turns into an X and then like unfolds out of an
I
X?
think so. Yes, I think I can do all that kind of stuff too. But they look kind of dumb.
No, they do.
But how
Uh,
else am I going to put my Naruto AMVs up on
oh
YouTube?
God.
Are you using the Lincoln's Park?
Oh no.
I know
Yeah.
there's already 30 Naruto AMVs with this Linkin Park song, but I think mine fits better.
Yeah.
It speaks more to the characters. Also, I don't like the relationships in the show, so I actually ship these two characters instead. So my AMV is about that. But I use the Linkin Park song. In the end, it doesn't matter because they'll never make what I want real.
Well, maybe I could be a nonconformist and use bleach.
Ooh.
Oh God, please no.
So get on my level and use Dragon Ball Z,
No.
please.
God, that's
I
like the
went
granddaddies of AMVs.
uh, Dragon Ball Z and Linkin Park are just like they're just made for each other. It's such hardcore fighting with such heavy metal. It's just
God, it's
like
just
I
that
can't even
shit just
control
like
myself.
takes me back. Now, Josh, what are you gonna do after school? I'm gonna log on to AOL and I'm gonna spend an hour downloading a 4 minute Dragon Ball Z AMV. This is gonna be cool as shit.
Like a 5 megabyte file that takes for fucking ever.
Yep. Because the quality's like 240p.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotta download Real Player to play it.
Oh man. No QuickTime. They have to use QuickTime.
Yeah.
uh, the only other thing I could think of was to keep going how I am with keeping sugar down and getting enough exercise, that kind of bullshit.
Yeah, see, that's everybody does that.
Hmm.
That's what New Year's resolutions are. I mean,
Oh,
I'm
I know.
sorry.
Hey, but I
If,
actually
if,
haven't done too bad. I don't really drink like soda anymore, so I think that helps quite a lot.
They actually put sugar in your soda? Because here it's corn syrup.
Well, I'm sure you
Hey,
guys
you
have.
can
I'm sure
get
you guys have sugar in it as well.
no, you can get a no, because I had a. Did I mention this last time? I know I've told you guys I had a problem with gout. I don't remember if I said on the podcast I had a problem with gout.
I don't think so.
Josh has a problem with gout,
There
everyone.
we go.
Yeah, and which is caused by uric acid buildup, which high fructose corn syrup helps. But I always drink like a Pepsi or two in the morning to kind of like burn all the crap out of my throat and kind of give me a wake up. We don't have a coffee machine, but obviously I had to stop because of the high fructose corn syrup. But I buy that. It's called Pepsi Throwback. It's made with real sugar,
Oh, yeah.
so I just buy that now. But
You could
I
just buy
miss.
some Mexican cola.
I don't have enough pesos, sir.
Well, if you talk Destiny, you might get some more.
Oh shit! Yeah.
speaking of Pepsi, isn't Crystal Pepsi a thing again?
That's what I've
I
seen,
think
but I've not actually seen it anywhere.
you have to order it online.
That's
So it'll cost you like $6 a bottle or something.
Probably,
Rage.
or like that J-list stuff, that tentacle grape.
Tentacle
like-
grape, man.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like what, $12 for a bottle or something.
Ooh.
Tentacle grape available at www.jlist.com.
Yeah, they sponsor the show now. So does Midas. Get your breaks at Midas.
Get the Meineke touch, man.
Oh
Gotta
yeah,
get the Meineke touch.
real quick, I gotta throw this out there. God, this shit's all over the place, but I gotta throw this out there. So yeah, last time I tweeted from the PixelExile account. One of the times I mentioned we were gonna have special guest Steve Blum. He didn't show up. He was too busy.
Now, were you tweeting that from your Apple iPhone 6s, or were you tweeting that from your Galaxy Samsung? Wait, I did that backwards. But your
S5.
Samsung Galaxy 6s or whatever. I don't know.
S6.
I was tweeting
I've
it from
ruined it.
my. I was
I've
tweeting
ruined
it
it
from my Windows 7 Alienware gaming PC.
Windows
Hash-
7. Jesus Christ.
Nothing wrong with Windows 7.
It doesn't have enough spyware, man.
Yeah, because Microsoft really needs everything I've typed. Honestly, if I ever get a laptop with Windows 10, I just want to set up a script to write, like, get that metal blade ready. Type Microsoft is a faggot over and over and over again. So that's all that gets sent to Microsoft.
Boo.
I have Windows 10 on my new PC.
It's nice, isn't it?
It's okay. I mean, it's a lot easier to use for me anyway than what Windows 8 was. Windows 8 just
Oh, yeah.
confused the ever-living shit out of me, and then this isn't so bad, actually.
And it runs a lot better game-wise than, like, Windows 8 did. It uses
Well, my
that
new
seems
PC
awesome.
runs a whole lot better game-wise than ever before as well.
Well, yeah.
That's what Microsoft seems to do with Windows. It's like they come out with a Windows, they're like, here's XP, and everyone's like, yeah, this is the best Windows ever. Here's Vista. Oh, this is crap. Oh, here's
Now-
Windows 7. Oh, this is the best thing ever. Here's Windows 8.
I liked the features that they did introduce in Windows Vista, or Vista, whatever you want to call it, but it was such a heavy resource hog.
Yeah, that was my only issue with it. I remember when I bought a new hard drive, because I moved home. I took my computer home, or because I moved back home, so I took all my shit with me technically. But in the move, for whatever, my hard drive got like fucked up to where it,
Yeah.
like couldn't read a part of it, so the whole thing would just freeze up. And it's like, oh, you can try this, but you'll probably just have to replace the hard drive. So I just replaced it. But I left my Windows 7 restore disk where I was living before I moved back home at the time.
Ouch.
So all I had was the old restore disk for Windows Vista, so I had to use that for a while.
Ouch.
And yeah, it was, oh god, it was a resource hog.
Ouch.
It just, yeah.
Here, have some widgets.
Goddamn widgets.
But they're so cool. I can have a clock on my computer desktop because I don't already have a clock down there.
Are you tired of looking at that clock? Here's 3 more clocks.
Do you want a calendar? You can put that on there too. Are you too lazy to go to the internet to check the weather? Well, you can have it on there too.
So who designed Windows Vista then? Was it that guy from Pimp My Ride? Yo, dog, I heard you like clocks.
Introducing a new hit show on MTV, Pimp My PC.
Pimp my windows.
We're gonna take Grandma's old PC here and we're gonna put some widgets on it. Yeah!
Yo, dog, we saw you had Steam. We heard you like DRM, so we put DRM on your DRM so you can be online while you're online.
Fucking DRM. I just want to go back to buying the Sims and loaning it to people, and then all they have to do is just put in the code and install it and be good to go.
So, Alec, what are your goals for the new year?
Be honest, I really don't have any.
Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, it is kind of bullshit. Really.
It is. I mean, there's just life things that you'd like to do, like I'd like to get myself set on a budget so I'm not constantly worrying about shit, how am I gonna pay for this month? But that's typical, just normal life things.
It's being an adult,
Yep.
which sucks.
I've been an adult legally for 10 years, going on 11 in February, and I still haven't figured that shit out.
No, I don't think anyone has.
I think it's the #1 cause of suicide,
Being an
adulthood.
adult, yeah.
BT dubs.
See.
Just dated myself.
I know that number. 12.
No, wait, no, it's not 12. It's 69 420. Ha 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 ha.
Wait.
ha.
So if I'm 12 now, does that mean I could technically get my ex on, like charges for child, stuff?
Yes.
I think we're
Uh,
starting to move to a topic that it's probably don't want to talk.
So, how's them spoats?
Good old sports. Anyway,
The Colts are likely to get eliminated from any kind of playoff chase tomorrow, so
Blazers have been sucking it up, which is disappointing.
Pacers are looking okay, but they could be doing better.
See, I know nothing about real sports, and I know some things about esports. Anyway, back on the topic here.
I don't know which one.
I don't know.
MLG Pro.
We've had like half topics, and then we just started rambling. This is the messiest way to start off the new
The
year.
Ramblecast. Anyway, should I put us back on track then? How about that?
Works for me.
So what? So,
Did you
okay,
guys see
so
that new drink?
what? Would you
Okay.
shut up? So I mean, well, I'm assuming we all either received some games or bought ourselves some games for Christmas. What do people get? Anything good?
I actually didn't, sir.
You didn't even buy yourself anything
No, actually.
on Steam?
No, I spent $165 on a new reel for my fishing rod.
Okay.
That thing's nice, though. I have to
Fair
tell
enough.
you that.
Roommate gave me a game for Christmas. He gave me Nier on PS3.
All right.
Played that a little
nice.
bit. That's it's pretty cool. I hadn't played it before. I'd wanted to play it.
Now you should go play Drakengard.
I haven't beaten Nier yet. I gotta finish it first. That's the goal there. And then I picked up a Guilty Gear XRD sign.
Nice.
So grab that one. Which, man, that's the weirdest fighting game I've ever played.
Guilty Gear is so much fun, but yeah, they are very weird. Have you tried Blast Blue?
No, I haven't.
It's about
is it
the
like
same.
Does it have a guy who wears a paper bag over his head and his super move is doing the concho poking people in the butt thing?
You have basically kind of like a cat girl in a sense, but you don't know if she's actually a girl or not because she wears this like hood and her face is black and her eyes are red. So it's kind of close to that. And I'm kind of thinking that there might be a paper bag head guy.
I've seen that character before, the cat one. I've seen.
I'm sure you
fights.
have.
Yeah. No, yeah, Foss. Foss is the guy in Guilty Gear.
Yeah. Let's see here. Pulling up images. Yeah, her name is Tao Kaka.
Nice.
Yeah, she's got like big old fucking cat paws.
So what about
Anyways,
you? What about you, Sam?
I bought a couple games on Steam. I got the Hitman collection because I always like Hitman.
the hit mine.
There's a new one coming out. I don't know. I might have a gripe about that shortly, but yeah. I mean, I like the old Hitmans are good.
I never actually played
Especially
any of them.
it's a bit different. Like I said, I mean, if you like, just trying to think, there's nothing really like them. I mean, you can go in guns blazing, but it's not as fun. It's more fun to try and work out the best way to assassinate the target. Like, there's some really weird ones.
Yeah. I'm not sure about the first three, but I know Absolution actually punishes you going in gun blazing.
Yeah.
The first time I played it, and I was trying to, because I didn't play the other Hitman games, but my brother had Absolution. I borrowed it from him and got through like the first 4 levels or missions or whatever. And the first time I went into it, it was like, oh, I'm gonna shoot these guys, and I end up with like negative points. So I'm like, oh, clearly I shouldn't do this. So then I started trying to find like the sneakiest way.
Probably my favorite one. It comes from. Shoot, I can't remember which one it is now. It's either the second or the third. Is basically you have to try and take out a guy who is he's in the theater and he's doing a play, and the play involves him taking a gun and pointing it at himself and then firing. So obviously it's got like, it's a fake gun. You replace it with a real gun. So you actually sneak into his dressing room, replace the fake gun with a real gun, and then you just go up on the balcony and watch. And he takes. I mean, he's got no clue. He takes it, points at himself and just shoots himself. And it takes a second for everyone to realize what's going on. And then everyone's like, "What's going on?" And then I just wander out. I'm like, "Yep, I'm done." And you just wander out the back.
My job's done
With,
here.
Yep.
with like a boss playing in the
Yeah.
background.
The other cool one is I think you can get there's like a chandelier above as well. You can actually make the chandelier fall down and crush everyone, and then just wander out the same.
Mm.
Nice. I know. What was it? Dishonored. It had like you could go like you could either go in and kill this guy, like you can just go in and like stab him, or you can put poison in his drink, or you can like let him go,
Mm.
like just talk to him, and kind of like Batman intimidate him. Because I know there was different like I remember looking at the after I beat the game, which I kind of just went through and slaughtered everybody because that's my as the smart people would say that's my motto operandi. So that's what I do.
Okay.
Sounds like that was totally wrong, but okay.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. It's fine. Do it live. But then I looked at like the trophy achievement list, and it's like, yeah, do this to kill him instead, or persuade this guy to do this instead.
Yeah. What else have I bought? I'm just trying to think. I think it's just been lots of small games. I think I haven't bought anything big this time around. But I have actually been playing some of the games I brought a while ago. Like I've been playing Life is Strange. I'm up to chapter 4. Yeah,
I
episode 4.
think you're further than me.
Yep. It's
I did
actually
get
not
that.
bad.
I know. It's just I don't know. I just haven't played it.
I did get that Neo Geo Humble Bundle, which had a bunch of games. I think I mentioned that earlier. It was only like $5, and
I have King of Fighters.
yeah, it had shit. I still have the. Well, it's not available anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, it was on. I bought it on December 8th.
Oh.
It's yeah, so you got Art of Fighting 2, Baseball Stars 2, Blazing Star, Fatal Fury Special, Garo, Mark of the Wolves, Ironclad, King of the Monsters, Metal Slug 2, Metal Slug 3, Metal Slug X, Neo Turf Masters, Pulse Star, Real Bout Fatal Fury 2, The Newcomers, Samurai Showdown 2, which that's one of the main reasons I bought it.
Yeah. Samurai
Yeah.
Shodown's like one of my favorite fighting series.
The same here. It's really cool. I used to. It was one of the few arcade games we got in Drain.
Yeah.
I feel like I've mentioned that before, and I spent tons of money on it.
See, I
But
never
anyway,
actually played it until like my dad bought it for the Genesis when we had that, and I just thought it was like the best fucking thing ever.
yeah, and then it also has Samurai Showdown 5 Special, Sengoku 3, Shock Troopers 2, Second Squad, The King of Fighters 2000, The King of Fighters 2002, The Last Blade, Twinkle Star Sprites, and The King of Fighters 98, Ultimate Final Match Edition.
Cool beans.
Yeah, that was a good get.
It's too bad that it's not like Capcom versus SNK 2 on there because that would be amazing.
Oh my god, that would be a Capcom though. Because
That
Capcom made
game's a
that one.
rarity though.
Yeah, I actually, my brother, my younger brother Jared, he owns a copy. So
See, my sister had the GameCube version of it, and I think she also had the Dreamcast version.
yeah, Jared has it on PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
Zach actually has the copy. I think it's the Dreamcast version of the first one. He's got
See, I
a
love playing it so much on the GameCube because for some reason, trying to play it on the Dreamcast controller, it would tear up my hands. Even though the GameCube controller is, so tiny and stuff.
Yeah. Speaking of tiny, that's a whole different story. I guess I mentioned I'll just go into it real quick. So, like weeks ago, I was just bumming around on Facebook looking at stuff, and I saw it because you know how Facebook's like, "Oh, it's recommended posts for you," and shit.
Sure.
Yeah, and one of it was like Mad Cats, like they were advertising something. So I left a comment and I said, "Do you guys still make tiny controllers?" Because they make super tiny controllers.
My sister actually had one.
Yeah, they replied, we have a few microcontrollers for mobile and PC. Unfortunately, nothing at the moment for current gen console.
Okay. That's all I can say. I hated those things. I tried to use it before, and it's like, I can't move my fingers.
Yeah, it's my old roommate had one for GameCube, and it was like, yeah, it was it's like a goddamn micro machine toy.
Mhm.
They were so super tiny, but then they just said, yeah, we don't. I don't know. Either they're like they didn't realize I was kind of like poking fun at them. I guess I should have made it more obvious. So they just said we're just gonna be super serious because fuck this fat old
Why not?
nerd.
Best way to quash, trolls. So
Yeah. Let me troll you, Mad Cats. This show is
it's also
sponsored by
called
Mad
being
Cats.
professional.
Apparently, we're sponsored by everyone now.
We are. We are sponsored by whoever I say we're sponsored by. Which I do like that my new favorite hobby is tagging random people in our Twitter conversations, and then you guys not realizing it and posting
Oh, I
stuff.
noticed it. Did you have Steve Blum on that?
Yeah, Steve Blum, but indirectly from the GIF Dan posted.
Yeah.
He's now called Steve Blum.
What?
Yeah, you remember that thing I put on Twitter? I said like our next episode, and it was like the underwear boys are in a weird position, and you
Yeah.
posted that GIF that said "You're a fag."
Oh God.
Steve Blum was tagged in that conversation,
Okay, you won't be able to be friends with him anymore.
and then
It's
then
okay.
the next day or a couple days later, when I tweeted something, and then Sam said something about the aliens meme guy, Giorgio Sukonis. I can't say his last name. His first name's Giorgio. So I tagged him in it, and then Sam tweeted an aliens meme at him.
Well, that was the thing. I'm sure he
Yeah,
gets it all the time.
I'm sure he does. But that's my new favorite hobby is like I'm gonna tag my friends on Twitter and see if I can get them to post insulting things to people they don't know.
Well, time to block you.
Yep, we're probably all blocked already.
No, I had checked. I think the thing is that Blum probably gets so many notifications
He probably doesn't
in a
check
day.
most of them.
Yeah, he probably skims them. But I'm gonna keep doing that.
Maybe one day
Maybe
a senpai will notice us.
no, I'm just gonna do it to like random voice actors and actors. Maybe one day one of them will just like be like, hey, I saw you tag me. I'll come on.
It's
like-
the fact also that, Den posted that picture of the underwear boys, and then I have to put the gif of, I know exactly why I've got this boner.
Just one day post like some weird ass like more dudes wrestling in their underwear and being like, Sam, Den, everybody, and Keith David. This is what we're doing this weekend. And then Keith David just sends me a DM. He's like, yeah, so what time are we recording?
What's funny about the gif that I did post with that text? It just makes that image even worse
It
from
does.
where it actually comes from.
Oh man.
Good times. Good
Dean,
times on
Dean, what
tweets.
have you been playing? Anything?
Not really. No.
Liar.
Mostly. What?
Liar.
What?
Haven't you been playing
You're playing some
the-
stuff.
the Black Ops 3?
You're playing
Black Ops.
the Blooks, and then you've been playing the Minecrafts and all sorts of
Wow.
stuff.
Well, I guess. Yeah, lots of Fallout. Recently, I've got into just whatever reason, just every now and then I'll just get into a mood. I'm just like, I want to play Fallout all night. And then it's between, Fallout 4, Minecraft I got back into because I got on a server with a bunch of friends. This week, it's been a lot of Iron Banner on Destiny.
Well, what else you been playing?
I don't know. Like, what else do you want me to say? Monster Hunter? I mean, I'm playing Monster Hunter again.
Save myself.
You've been playing that RuneScape, haven't you?
Yeah, that I have.
I'll
Look,
stop prodding you.
it's a secret shame. Just like the fact that I have 5 hug pillows, okay? I didn't want people to know, but now that we're telling secrets, I've got hug pillows.
You know what I've been playing a lot of lately?
Oh, no, hang on.
Playing.
I got more secrets to reveal.
Okay.
All my hug pillows have the faces of my friends on them.
Aw.
I
Cool.
cuddle you all every night in my dreams.
And Steve Blum.
Quickly, better tweet him.
So I heard a rumor that my friend is the hug pillow with your face on it. At Steve Blum.
Steve Blum, please notice me. I remember there was one time me and Jamie were talking about voice actors, and we mentioned how Steve Blum was in anything, and I said, yeah, he's probably going to show up at our wedding just because Steve Blum shows up in everything. And I tweeted that at him, and he never got back to me.
Maybe you should have tweeted it at Nolan North.
Maybe.
All right, Alec, what have you been playing?
I've been playing one of Josh's favorite games. Can you guess?
Ooh, I want to guess.
I already know the answer because I see it pop up on my Steam.
Probably.
I thought I was going to cheat. I'm like, I've seen him playing this on
Damn it.
Steam.
Honey Pup?
I've been playing a lot of Honey Pup.
Best game ever. I think I'm gonna start it up again.
I am ready to unlock alpha mode now, so
So that's why I'm thinking of starting out. I want to try alpha mode.
The normal mode is hard enough.
no, it's not.
It is at the point that I'm at.
It's actually later on once you get so many gifts, it just gets so fucking
Maybe I'm
easy.
using the wrong ones.
The first time I played that game, Kiyu kind of got on my nerves and stuff, but then I don't know. The last couple times I played it, just to, it's like I'm waiting on an email, so I'm just gonna do a couple puzzles or whatever, just pass the time. Relax a little bit.
As you do.
Wink. The last time I was on a date with Kiyu and I fucked it up. I misclicked. I don't remember what I did. I didn't notice that I was gonna drop 20 purple hearts on each other.
Oh, God.
So I lost. Yeah, I lost, but I like how fourth wall breaking she is, because she's like, "Wow, could you suck more at match 3, please?"
Yeah.
And I just sat here probably.
Well, and also how when you're talking to her and you answer one of her questions right or anything, she's like, "Oh, you didn't look that up on the internet."
Yeah. Unlike Celeste, who quizzes you about the universe, but she never says anything about looking it up on the internet.
Well, Momo questions you about cats.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Oh, Momo is worst girl. Worst girl.
I hate that she's actually the last one that I unlocked.
She is worst girl, and it has to do with that voice. I can't stand that voice.
No.
And I hate that whole I was kind of into a chick once, we almost kind of started dating, but she was into that whole I want to pretend to be a kitty cat, and you're my whatever, and it's weird and it's creepy. And this was before Tumblr, so
They didn't have a
Now
place
it's-
to congregate.
yeah, they didn't. She didn't have a safe space.
I think the color choice on her too is kind of weird, the ears.
Yeah, it's a.
It's
Isn't it
she
tail
has red hair,
black?
but she has black ears.
Yeah,
Her tail is it white or gray?
I think it was black with a white tip. I
Just a
yeah.
tip.
After I just unlocked her, and then I just burned through the date thing just to finish that off. Yeah, worst girl by far. Second
Yeah.
worst is Audrey. You hear that, internet? Second worst is Audrey.
Her voice is too obnoxious. It's like Asuka on steroids.
I can't believe she won a straw poll.
Really?
The Honeypot devs, they ran or you can follow them at Honeypot Dev, I think it is, on Twitter, or just look up at Honeypot or whatever. Yeah, this show is sponsored by Honeypot. They ran a straw poll a long ass time ago asking people to vote for their favorite grill, and Audrey won.
It's probably because she was kind of had that gothic Lolita look to her.
I think it's
And-
just people are into bitches.
Probably that too. And she's like,
Like,
"Fuck
see-
yeah, I like drugs." Mm.
Yeah,
She's all
ow,
doped up.
the
She's doing the
edge.
heroin. She's got the AIDS. I want that.
Yeah, the only video game she plays is Shadow the Hedgehog.
It's the most to earth, It really connects with her.
I think we
God.
lost. I think we lost Dean.
Then play Honey Pop and talk about waifus.
We can.
No, I'm scarred for life after having played one of those kinds of games.
No. We can
The
do
burned
Steam
ones
share,
taste
and
better.
you can play mine, and you'll actually enjoy it.
Josh, have you played it?
Yeah, I've played a little bit. I was trying to. I don't remember her name, but the burned one. That was the one I was going after.
Oh, you guys in your hospital game.
Look, Kilmer
Lost
talked me
game.
into playing it. Kilmer convinced me to play it.
Talked
That's
me into
your problem
playing it.
right
Hey, play
there.
this game. Okay.
Excellent choice.
Isn't that cat I showed you one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Thought it was Katawa Shoujo or whatever.
Showed. I can't say words. Anyway, so new year, new games coming out soon. That's always good.
Final Fantasy Explorers is really about the only thing that I know of.
Well, I was gonna go.
It's
I've
the only
actually
thing
got
that I'm really looking forward to.
I've got a list. Well, actually, I've looked up Wikipedia at all the games that are coming out.
Cheater.
Shut up. That's how am I supposed to know all the games that are coming out? I mean, I'm just gonna run
You go
through
to
the list.
GameStop's website and you see what's up for pre-order.
Well, I can't because I have to go to EB Games. So there. But there's quite a few games that I know we've got some interest in, and there's even Nintendo games in there too. So you can't say, "Oh, you didn't have any Nintendo games."
But all Final Fantasies.
But yeah, you still don't have a 3DS, so how are we going
No.
to play Final Fantasy Explorers?
Well,
It's
we'll see.
okay. It's okay, Alec. We'll play.
Yeah, you guys can play it.
We'll get Devin on there. I'll be a white mage. Devin can be bard or monk or something. I don't know.
No, man, I'm going knight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go either like knight or I think paladin's in there too.
Well, if you paid attention to what I was saying, I wasn't talking about you, asshole.
Ooh.
I said Devin.
You can have up to what, 4 or 5 people?
Think so. I don't know.
I'll see, maybe. Anyway,
No, you
Just get a 2DS, man.
what games? Look, just let me go through the list. Jesus, stop telling me what to buy. Christ.
Buy me a car.
No, I haven't got that much money. There's a Resident Evil 0, the HD remaster comes out January 19th.
Woo.
Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen's hitting PC. I know a lot of people are excited for
there's
that.
Mm.
Yeah. Kind of looking forward to it.
Hyrule Warriors Legends 3DS.
If I had a 3DS, I would get that.
If I had a new 3DS, I'd get that.
right.
There's a new. It's called Mario and Luigi Paper Jam. I'm assuming it's Paper Mario, but new for 3DS.
Your face when the game is just Mario and Luigi working in a copy room.
Paper Jam. They have to clear the jam out of all the printers.
Mamma mia! I got the paper cut.
Mario, we're going to get
shrooms.
we're going to get fired. No, Luigi, shut up! I'm trying to focus.
Mario, I'm scared.
What
What they gonna do if they find out that we were doing shrooms down here?
What's bad is the voices really seem to work.
They do.
That's quite terrifying.
See, I watched the Super Mario Brothers, whatever
Super show or
show
whatever.
it was. Yeah,
Yeah,
I watched that when I was younger, so that's
same.
well in my mind.
Final Fantasy Explorers, as you said, that
Yeah.
I've seen a little bit. Actually, it doesn't look too bad.
It looks fun.
So
I
I'll
want-
have a look. I might buy a 3DS this.
I need to
soon.
pre-order it so I can get the Thyrus for White
It
Mage.
comes out on the 26th.
18th
There is-
here.
Was it?
There's
It's
one
26th.
game.
Wait. Somewhere around there.
There's one game on this list that I'm going to read about because the title has interested me, and the fact that it's on the Ouya.
Oh god, is the Ouya still a thing?
I
Yeah, but that
guess.
died long ago.
That's what I.
Yeah, I
thought.
thought it did too. But this game is called That Dragon Cancer.
Oh, I
It's
have heard
an
about
art
that
game.
one, but
Is an art game being developed by Ryan and Amy Green, along with other developers and artists, to be released on a studio named Numinous Games. The game is based on the Greens' emotional experience of raising their son Joel, who is it's that kind of
yeah, artistic.
my game. You know, there's like you push one button and that's the entire gameplay. It's 3 deep, 5U, bro. That's all
I
the
mean, I
impression.
suppose, yep, that can be things, but yeah, don't try and make it out to be like Game of the Year 20.
You can play it on the Oculus as well.
Yeah.
Please look forward to it.
Oh, goody.
So that's January. So there's a few good games. What have we got in February? Anything good?
February is the month I give a shit about. I give two shits.
Street Fighter 5.
Street Fighter 5 because I like my fighting games. And
Josh gives it 2 shits up.
yeah, two shits up for Street Fighter 5.
Guys, the best game is coming out on February 2nd. American Truck Simulator.
Can't wait.
Yeah, I pre-ordered the collector's edition.
Oh, I wonder if that comes with a pair of fishnet stockings you can wear, so you too can be a weirdo driving a truck.
I'll say you can get the true truckers edition that comes with the replica steering wheel.
Yeah, it comes with a genuine sweaty tank top shirt too.
Yeah.
It's pre-stained and ready to go.
No, I'm not excited about truck game. That game can truck off.
Yep.
But no, what I'm excited, the game that's obviously it's going to have the most story, the most content. It's going to be Game of the Year 2016, obviously. Dead or Alive Extreme 3.
But that's not coming out yet, bruh.
Yeah, it is. Well,
How
I'm gonna
It
can I
is
get
if you
that?
import it.
import it.
How can I get that game? Oh, where can I import it from?
PlayAsia.com. Sponsored by PlayAsia.
Sponsored by Lane.
Okay, so this is going to be the plug cast today.
Yep.
Yeah.
The title
This
of
is
this one is going to be sponsored by ...
If we pretend that we're sponsored by enough people, we might actually get attention from one of these groups, and they'll be like, "Hey, we saw that you mentioned us. Your show's like almost not shit, so that's cool, bro."
Oh no.
Have some stuff. Yes.
I know
Yeah.
Dean is excited for Fire Emblem Fates.
I am buying a new 3DS for it, and I'm talking. And when I say this, to avoid confusion, a new 3DS, not a new
Can they
3DS.
not? Yeah, they really need to like work on their naming conventions.
That's what keeps me from buying a 3D. I want a 3DS. There's games on the 3DS I want to play. There's games on the Wii U I want to play. But I keep myself from buying one because I know the minute I buy one, if I buy like whatever the latest one, there's just going to be commercials that says new Turbo 3DS.
Mega Super.
And I'll just be like, fucking son of a bitch.
Yeah. I don't know how you guys. You know of Far Cry. I'm assuming there's a new Far Cry game coming out.
What's Far Cry?
Far Cry Primal.
Yeah, Far Cry Primal.
Yeah, that was the one they showed at the. Didn't they show it at the Game Awards,
I
or
think
did they
so,
show
yeah.
it at E3?
I mean,
Yeah,
It's like Skyrim with guns without the guns.
yeah. I mean, it's an open world. I mean, 2015 was the year of the open world game, really, because there were a lot of open world games. So it looks like they're continuing on. You've already said Dead or Alive 3. What else have we got? Apparently, Twilight Princess HD comes out on the 4th of March.
Yeah, I still need to pre-order that so I can get the amiibo. It's the only thing I care about. Sorry.
I wonder if that. I haven't looked into anything in that.
I want the amiibo.
Pre-order the game.
amiibo. I want the amiibo.
I haven't looked at the Twilight Princess HD, but is that going to have the Wii controls where you have to use the motion controls, or is that actually going to let you use a controller?
I don't know. It's
They'll
on
probably let
Wii
you
U,
do
so
both, but they did correct the shield sword positionings.
Because I know,
So it's going to be the GameCube version then, correct?
Pretty much. I would assume so.
Yeah.
I think, really, to be honest, it seems like Nintendo's really steering away from that motion control crap.
it was a flash in the pan.
10 years too late, but whatever.
I wouldn't. Fucking Power Glove. But no, like, I played the game. 'Cause my brother has a Wii. So I played a bit of Twilight Princess, and I remember asking Den, like, is there any way I can use a traditional controller with this? I remember you suggested I could plug in a GameCube controller or, like, the classic controller. We didn't have GameCube controllers, so I plugged in the classic controller, and when I did that, it popped up a message on the screen that said, "Oh, please unplug this and unplug
Stop making the game
nunchuck.
actual playable for you.
Yeah, put the nunchuck back in." And it's
Do it. Do it, pussy.
I don't know. I was just being like super grump with the game because like obviously I want to use my left thumb to move around, but at the same time I'm left-handed, So swinging a sword with my right hand felt really weird. So I wanted to swing it with my left hand, but then I felt moving with my right thumb felt weird. I was like, I just had an old man breakdown. I hate this. I'm gonna go play Zelda 2 on my NES.
Yeah.
Oh God. A
I
bunch of a
miss
link.
I miss this one. There's a remake, well, no, an HD upscale of Heavy Rain coming out for PS4 on March the 1st.
I feel like I should get that.
People bitch about Heavy Rain, but I didn't mind it too much. The game itself was kind of strange because that's how, what's the name of the guy who makes it? I'll look it up really quickly. David
Wasn't
Cage.
another-
That's how David Cage kind of works. He's
Nolan
super
North.
strange.
Yeah, but wasn't that
Nolan North.
one of those movie games where it's just
Yeah.
it's a cinematic experience?
Yeah, there's multiple
Walk-
endings too, which I suppose helps a little bit.
Walk around your apartment, you stand in front of the mirror, push circle to contemplate life.
Yeah, there are boobs in it though.
Is he the same guy who made that? What was that recent one that I told you guys about? Until Dawn.
No. He did Fahrenheit, he did TV Rain, he did not Dark Souls, Two Souls. And he's doing that Detroit game, which is coming out about
Is that
the
the game where
sentient
you
robots.
figure out how to get Detroit like out of debt?
Yes, maybe. No, it's about
Crime?
They make robots, and robots start becoming sentient and
Making
that kind
jokes
of
to
stuff.
Sam about American economical problems.
I actually, excuse me, I know that one. I got that reference. What else have we got? Hitman comes out on March the 11th. I'll have my short gripe now. It's not the whole game coming out. They're actually releasing half the game and then half the game, or then they're kind of going to release the rest in patches.
Thanks, Square Enix.
Yeah, I'm like, why?
Ugh.
Just release the entire game in one go. And you can buy. You've got two choices. You've got two options to buy. You can either buy a cheaper version, which you only get the half of the game, or you buy the entire version and you get the rest of it later on.
They just don't have development staff, man.
The only game, well, I don't do it anymore, but the only real games that I see that work where you only get part of the game when you buy it is like the Telltale games. Because at least you know you're going to get them, but yeah, I don't know why Square Enix are doing some weird stuff at the moment with games. I just wish
They did
they'd
it,
stop.
pretty good with Life is Strange, but it wasn't just them. It was Don't Nod also.
Mm.
Yeah,
But to take a big game like Hitman and go, oh, by the way, only half of it comes out in one chunk.
They took forward to it.
Excuse me.
What they did was they're like, let's take the MMO formula here that's been working okay for 14, and we'll just have it come out in patches.
Hmm.
yeah, which it's like every time Square Enix gets back on their feet, because like they lost a lot of money with 14 originally, and then they lost money on. I'm pretty sure they lost quite a bit of money on the Lightning sequels, 13 sequels or whatever, because they didn't sell as good. But then 14 2.0 came out, and it made like there was an article about it somewhere. It's like, oh, Final Fantasy 14 put Square Enix back in the black. Like it saved the company. They're like,
Yeah.
hey, we got money again. What should we do? Be fucking retarded? Yeah, be fucking retarded. Episodic everything.
Yeah, I mean, for,
I still wish that they would give the people that play both 14 and 11 some sort of a discount.
Or at least some kind of recognition, like a unique title, but that's a complaint for another time, and
Child of Altana.
yeah, one that doesn't necessarily apply to me at the moment.
yeah. I mean,
Well, I mean, it's linked on your account.
yeah. As long as you played it at some point, it should show up. I mean, they were going to do something weird with the new Deus Ex game, where depending on the number of pre-orders, I'm sure
yeah.
we've talked about this in the past, but eventually they scrapped that. I'm surprised
which is
there
good.
wasn't enough. Obviously, the Hitman community isn't big enough, or didn't put up enough of a fuss about it for them to not do that. I mean, I'd rather it come out a couple of months later and they just give the whole game rather than waiting. I think I'll wait until the game is actually properly out and then I'll buy it, because I really do like Hitman. It's a it's a different take on the third person shooter genre.
Yeah.
What else is coming out? We've got there's a new Star Ocean game, but I haven't played Star Ocean for a while, so
I've never actually played any of them.
generic. Well, it was an Enix RPG.
This is here's something just caught my eye.
Mm.
It says Killer Instinct Season 3, but it says Xbox One, and it says Win for Windows. Are they bringing Killer Instinct to the Windows?
There must be. I know it was wasn't it like a free to play game on Xbox One?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
it was a launch title.
Yeah, like it came with every Xbox One, but you only had
A couple of characters or something.
I think you only had one, Jago, right?
I don't know. I never
Not
actually
sure.
played it.
Yeah, it says I just clicked on it. So season 1, I guess the seasons depend on like characters they've added to the game or they have. So season 1 was Jago, Saberwolf, Glacius, Thunder, Sadira, Orchid, Spinal, Fulgore, Shadow Jago. Season 2, more characters. So season 3, Kim Woo, Tusk, Gargus, Rash. Rat. Killer. A guest character from Battletoads. So Rash the Battletoad is going to be in Killer Instinct.
Wow.
Ding.
What else we got? April. Did you guys ever play Dark Souls? I'm not really a fan.
I've always been. Oh, I found the thing. Third season, along with a port of the game for Windows 10, is currently in development, scheduled for release in 2016.
Okay.
So if you have the Win 10,
You can play it.
yeah. Yeah,
Back to the Dark Souls thing. Sorry, I'm not sold on the hype.
Yeah, I mean I've seen videos of it. It looks fun, but I don't know. I don't really want to spend like a year trying to beat the same level over and over again.
Yeah, I've never bought the games and stuff because, well, the reputation they have of being like notoriously difficult. Though I heard Dark Souls 2 like was compared to the Dark Souls 1 and like Demon Souls was like super easy or a lot easier until they made Dark Souls 2 the Go Eat a Dick edition or whatever they called it. But like I don't know, like I'm not into punishing, crushing difficulty. I am interested in the games, but I don't want to spend my money on the games. I'd rather borrow them from someone.
Or watch someone
Yeah.
play through.
Yeah, to see because with what I hear about it, I'd be kind of butthurt or fanny flustered if I bought a game and I get like I'm stuck on level 2 because I'm just that fucking bad.
Yeah.
Ratchet and Clank comes out April 12th. That's the remake of the original game. So I think I'll get that one. Did you guys play Ratchet and
You will
Clank?
be the only one.
No, probably not.
I never did play the Ratchet and Clanks.
They were good. They were cool little third-person shootery, platformery games. And the movie comes out too, so I might go watch that.
You will be the only one.
I will. Hey, I like James Arnold Taylor. He does some good stuff.
No, he does.
Uncharted 4, that comes out in April.
Yes.
I think that's. I'm not sure.
Wait,
if
is it
that's
April?
I think. Oh, shit. When was it due out? It was due out. I want to say it was due out earlier in the year. I want to say that's the pushed back date, or maybe not.
April 26th.
Oh, it's supposed to be released. Oh no, that's 2015. Oh, it just says first quarter now, so maybe there has been pushed back. I know it did get pushed back a little bit. I'm not sure to when though.
Star Fox Zero is coming out for Wii U.
Yep.
Which,
Yay!
yeah, I really like Star Fox 64. That was one of my favorite games on the 64. But the one thing that was kind of bummed, I heard that Star Fox Zero was like, they're like, oh, it's not like a sequel. It's sort of like a reimagining of the first game. And it's like, well, shit, that's what Star Fox 64 was. It was a reimagining of Star Fox. So
They're doing
I
it
think
again.
they even possibly had dropped the multiplayer aspect to it.
that was the best part.
I know. It was fun, dicking your friends over.
Back when you
And
could
getting
play
his-
online.
Video games are about.
Yeah, and getting into somersault battles.
Do a barrel roll. Battleborn comes out in May. I mean, me and Den played was it the alpha or the beta?
One or the other. Closed beta, I think it
It wasn't.
was.
It was alright. It was.
I mean, I'm gonna buy it myself just because Gearbox could shit on a paper plate and cover it in sprinkles and market it, and I'd still buy it.
There you go.
I'm pretty sure they did that with Aliens, Marines, and
Did you
Duke
buy that one?
Nukem Forever.
He did buy Duke Nukem. I remember that.
I bought the like super awesome edition of Duke Nukem Forever only to be disappointed. But
I
you
think-
know what? I got a kick-ass looking Duke Nukem statue out of
There
it,
we
so I
go.
don't even care.
It's time to kick ass and chew the bubbles.
That happens to be gum,
there's
but
a
I'm
new-
all out of bubbles.
You're all just jealous that I could pick up turds out of a toilet in a video game.
That was
Yep.
pretty bad. I did
Yeah,
watch. I watched a playthrough of it. I remember.
Let's get on the real thing that's coming out in May. The realist game. Sonic Boom, Fire and Ice.
Oh shit! Because the last one went so well.
Yeah.
I did. Actually, I bought Generations on the Steam sale. It's quite. Yeah, I have played it in the past. It's still as fun as I remember. Because it's just original Sonic again. I mean, even though the new characters are in there, I'm like, but
Yeah.
playing the original like as the old Sonic is pretty fun.
Is Knuckles still
Sonic-
retarded?
Yes.
Wasn't he? No, didn't they make him retarded for Sonic Boom? Like in the old games,
Yeah.
wasn't he just
Very.
supposed to be like too? Like Sonic had the "I'm too cool for school" attitude, but Knuckles was like "I'm too cool for you."
Yeah.
Knuckles
he
is
just wanted
like,
to
I'm a
beat the
fucking
shit out of him.
badass bitch.
Yeah, but now he's like a dumb. Do you even lift? Do you even lift, bro?
Yeah. It's sad. There's a new Mirror's Edge game coming out. Did you guys play Mirror's
Yeah,
Edge?
yeah.
I like Mirror's
want to
Edge.
play it.
It was good.
It's the I have some concerns about Mirror's Edge Catalyst. I won't name names, but I know there was someone that was consulting them about the game, and they recommended easier controls because certain people, I know nobody can see it, but I'm doing air quotes a lot in this whole speech I'm giving. Certain people would have difficulty with Mirror's Edge's controls from the first game.
They
The
weren't that
actual
bad?
running controls, or like the fact that you had to look out for like red stuff to run across?
It was. I think it's the case of someone just being stupid.
Well, that.
And
I mean, sometimes it did take like you'd sit there and look for a couple, and you're like, "Where the hell am I supposed to?" And then eventually you'd find this. You're like, "Oh, over there, there's a red thing," and you could go over there and jump across, and you know.
I never had. The only difficulty I had with the first one was just sometimes getting the timing right.
Yeah.
I'd hit the doing the wall, like I need a wall jump from here to here to here to here to get up to there, and I'd get like the timing wrong on one of them, so I'd have to kind
Son
of
of a bitch!
Yeah.
yeah.
It reminds me of old school platformers where it's like, "Oh, you missed that last jump. Better start again."
Yeah. So I don't really see how they can make the controls any simpler unless it was hold this button to run. The game does everything else.
Yeah.
Which there's people that have written articles about how they want a skip gameplay button, and that's just stupid.
Right.
called-
Why buy the game?
It's called movies.
Yeah.
Go get one.
Go watch a movie. June, No Man's Sky. I'm still looking forward to that.
It looks
Should be good.
interesting. I actually am really interested in Ark Survival Evolved because dinosaurs.
Yeah, I mean you can play it now if you want.
Yeah, I just.
I mean, if you like a game where when you log out, people can steal your shit from you, then go ahead and play it.
Yeah, that's one of the problems I have with it is that it's
You're
always
constantly
running.
logged out.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you play the game and you log out in what you think is a safe spot, if someone finds you, they can drag your like limp body to their dungeon, lock you in it, put guards there so you can never escape, and slowly kill you so you can never play again.
That sounds like some terrible plot from Sword Art.
But on the other hand, Stegosaurus.
True.
Stegosaurus in your ass.
You can also fly on pterodactyls. I see.
Nice.
And giant kangaroos, but yeah.
Well, you gotta make
Didgeridoo?
the Australians happy somehow.
True.
I mean, it's
think
it's
I
hard for them to be
figure out.
happy since they got to pay $200 per video game.
Can confirm. Deus Ex Mankind Divided comes out in August. That's the pushed back date, I believe. So as far as I'm aware, they're still sticking to that. And then that's about it, really.
Yeah, everything else is.
There's a big list of games that haven't really had let's say like a release date.
It's basically like Final Fantasy 15. They say it's going to
Yeah.
come out in 2016. They haven't said when.
They
So
have, yeah, they super confirmed it the other day actually on Twitter.
Yeah,
did they
I
just
don't
say
believe it.
2016 or?
When it comes out, it comes out. Until then, it's bullshit.
We need to look forward
I'm
to
sure
it.
we'll talk about it when it comes out. But I'm looking. The Batman Telltale game might be alright. If they were to do like a Batman Arkham Knight kind of thing with Telltale, then I would be happy with that because I do like the Arkham series.
I just picture a Batman Telltale game. It's like you walk up behind a guy and then you grab him, and then the prompt thing is like push triangle to say I'm Batman, push square to say I'm Batman, push X to say
I don't use guns.
push circle to ask where the Joker is.
Yeah, that might be good. I know Dan's looking forward to Bravely Second.
Yes.
Uh,
When's that coming out?
It doesn't say. It's basically this. These are games that have got 2016 listed as their.
Yeah, Dishonored
Release.
2.
That might be
I
cool.
didn't as much as I shit on Bethesda. I did enjoy Dishonored 1.
That's one of my. I need to finish playing that before Dishonored 2 comes out.
Yeah, I also see one thing. I'm just for anybody. This is a public service announcement. The show sponsored by PBS. For anyone looking to get Dragon Quest VIII: Journey of the Cursed King, so basically they've pretty much already came out and said. I believe I read it on Niche Gamer. Pretty sure. I mean that's my main news source. The game's going to be censored in a lot of ways. They're like changing like costumes and changing whatever. So I would say if you're someone who's bothered by that, if you want to play the game as it was originally, just go find a cheap PS2 version. You can probably find it for like $5, and you can probably find a PS2 for $5.
True.
So
What else we got? Final Fantasy 15 is mentioned.
Friday the 13th, the game.
I haven't heard much. I saw a trailer for that, but I haven't really heard much about it since then. So, be interested to see how that one goes. Kingdom Hearts 2. I can't believe there's 2.8 coming out.
Why is it 8?
I don't know. Well, they had a 2.5, didn't they?
Why can't they just do
Kingdom Hearts,
2.7?
more like Kingdom Patches.
I don't know. Yeah. Oh man, here the best game ever: Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games.
Hey, don't knock it till you try it.
I've played some of the older Olympics games. They were alright.
Did you ever play the Olympics 2000?
I did the Sydney
No,
one.
98, because it was Nagano.
That was
That was
96,
fucking fun. Winter
wasn't it?
Olympics. No, it was
Oh,
98.
the Winter Olympics one. Yeah, no, I haven't played that one. I played the Sydney 2000 one. I was good at diving. Mass Effect Andromeda. That I'm kind of looking forward to that because I like Mass Effect. Nier, the new Nier game, apparently it's 2 out this year.
They're apparently,
I think that'll be
apparently
2017.
looks like they're making a Halo Wars 2.
I saw that. I've got Halo Wars 1. It's not bad, but yeah.
You're like, that's Halo.
But it was like Warcraft 2, wasn't it? Like RTS and
Yeah.
I don't think you build anything though. You just get a set of troops and you march them around and go and do stuff. So pseudo RTS.
Sweet.
Overwatch. I'll probably look at getting that.
World of Warcraft Legion.
Oh man, I won't be looking at that one.
How about resub?
Everybody, we all need to get Pokemon Go so we can go outside and find Pokemans.
Most def.
I wonder, it'd be interesting. I wonder if it'll be free, but you just have to buy the little doodad for your.
Be like, you can gain points, or you can buy the Pokeballs with the actual money there.
I think one thing that needs to be mentioned is it does look like this year The Last Guardian will finally be coming out.
Yes.
That's been in development for what, 1 million years? 2 million?
1,000,003.
Yeah.
Rise of the Tomb Raider, the PS4, is coming out this year. Finally. Star Citizen apparently is getting released this year. Will be interesting to see how they spend their $100 million.
Somebody
Someone's
snoring?
asleep.
Sounds like it, yeah.
Huh? What do you mean snoring?
We're just about going through. We're just about done. Last Guardian, The Legend of Zelda, the Wii U one.
Pretty sure forward to it.
World of Final Fantasy. Is that the
PS4 Vita one, which
one
I'm
where
really looking forward to.
does it? Now I get them confused. Is Explorers the one that has characters from other games, or is it this one?
That is World.
Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's about it.
I don't know. I'm gonna go back to Legion or World of Warcraft Legion. I don't know. They're doing. I didn't like what they did in this last expansion. I actually resubbed to WoW last month. Played for an evening, and that was it. I just couldn't. I just couldn't, man. That all that garrison stuff. I couldn't any of that. But it seems like basically Legion is gonna have like 14's relic thing pretty much. Like you're gonna hit level cap. I think it's like 110, and from there you get like you start a legendary quest, and you get some like paladins are gonna get the Ashbringer, which is like a super, famous sword in World of Warcraft. And but then like they can customize it. There'll be like your Ashbringer won't look like another paladin's Ashbringer. I think it's depending on what type of like if you make it like a DPS or a healing one. I'm not sure. I don't know all the thing. I mean I shouldn't have used paladin. I don't play paladin, so that's pretty bad examples. But I've seen the pictures, and it's like there's like 3 or 4 different models for each weapon. So it's like one looks like it's an like the regular Ashbringer, but it's on fire. One kind of looks like an evil-ish Ashbringer, or all electrical, or whatever. So there's going to be like customization like that, and then they're replacing the garrisons, or as I like to call it, Facebook Farmville. That's all it fucking was. They're replacing those with guild or class halls, where basically you'll run a class hall, and you're like. So for me, my main was mage, frost mage. Forsaken represent because the undead are best. But anyway, so I guess I would like if I were to play again and hit level cap, I would run a mage class hall, and they would all look up to me as the cool mage leader guy. And I think that's supposed to replace garrisons. Like I looked a little bit at it, and then I guess what I do, I look at WoW, I read a couple things, I forget most of it, and then in 3 months I look at it again. So in 3 months when we do another podcast, I might have 3 more things to say.
Ooh. Alrighty. Well, on that bombshell, we should probably wrap up, I think. All right. Thanks for watching and listening. What will I put on this one? I don't know. I need to record something. I will record it soon. Yeah, and look forward to more videos because there'll be more coming. The website
we could
will soon be coming.
yeah, website coming soon, but we could do the first live action video. I can just set up my webcam to record me in the corner crying while drinking out of a bottle of rum.
a million views right there.
Oh, look at this fat,
Fuck all you guys.
fat guy with long hair crying like a bitch.
That'll be in the description.
Yeah.
But yeah, so website coming soon. We're gonna try some new stuff as well, so look forward to that.
Not porn.
Not porn. No.
Maybe we could finally say we're going to get around to finishing Battle Block.
That's true. Yeah, me and Dean are gonna finish Battle Block now that he's got a PC again.
We should actually get back on Hearthstone at some point because that's pretty fun.
We should. We'll try and do some more Hearthstone too.
The tavern brawls, those are interesting.
Yeah, I still haven't actually played that one. The one section of the new expansion that I unlocked. All right, we're getting there. Jeez. All right, well, let's see you guys later. Bye.
Later.
Take care.
See ya.